Hi, my name is Aaliyah Kiratini, and I'm a freshman at Southern Connecticut State University. I can say Southern was not always my first choice. I always wanted to attend Long Island University in Brooklyn, New York, but since I had messed up my financial aid, I had to go with my second choice, which was Southern. I wasn't a big fan of Southern because I was always hearing things about how bad of a school it was, how I wasn't going to have fun, and that I wasn't going to like it. So I was nervous. Plus, the fact that I wanted to get away from my high school. I wasn't a big fan of my high school either. It was filled with cliques, and I just didn't fit in. When attending my high school, nobody really tried to get to know me. I came from Bridgeport, Connecticut, and everybody subjected me to being a minority from Bridgeport who had no future. But that wasn't me at all. I was an A B student. I was in high level classes, and I wanted my education. I wanted to do better for myself. So the fact that people didn't get to know me always bothered me. So I was always to myself in high school. I just went to school, I did sports, and I went home. And sometimes on the weekends, I would work. I wasn't myself in high school. During my previous years at the schools in Bridgeport, I was very silly, an outgoing person. I had a lot of friends. People loved me. And when I thought of Southern, I thought that I was going to be how I was in high school, very to myself. So I was nervous. But when I came here, I noticed that everyone was nervous too. So on that first day of welcome weekend, I told myself I need to be who I am. I need to be the silly, outgoing person, and I'm going to find friends who accept me for me. I'm not going to be quiet and towards myself. I'm going to make friends. On that day, this is when I began to love Southern. I made the most wonderful friends. Everyone in my group of friends is funny and just like me, and they accept me for who I am. From college, I've learned to be more open as a person, to be who I was, and not to hold back. And when it comes to education, I've learned that college is nothing like high school. You need to manage your time correctly, you need to focus on yourself, and that your studies come first. Professors really don't care like they do in high school. They don't give you extra time. If your homework's late, it's late and you get a zero. In high school, sometimes they're like, okay, 5 points off. So you need to be on time to class. You can't be late. And you can't miss class just for the fun of it. You have to go to class. It's always mandatory. But if you miss class, that's on you. You're going to miss the notes that you had for class that day, and you're going to be lost for the next class. I'm not proud, but I can say that I have missed some classes just because of the fact that I've overslept. So you need to make sure your alarms are on, and if you sleep through them, set it too. Thanks to my INQ class, I've learned how to become a better note taker, a better time manager, and more of a selfish person. Not selfish in the meaning that I take everything for myself, but in college, I was always the one to help someone with their math homework. I would always put their homework before mine. And I've learned that I shouldn't do that. I need to put my work first because my grades matter more. I know that I'm always putting my friends first, but I want them to get the good grade, but I also need to focus on myself. When it came to time management, I was very horrible at that. I would always wait till the last minute to do my work. So I've learned how to make a set schedule where to put my classes down, then put my study areas. In college, you need to study for more than 6 hours a day. So I've learned to where to fit in my friend time and where my study time should go. My grades are not where I wanted them to be. I have an A in one class and the rest are B's. I know that's good, but I want to do better. For next semester, I'm going to put everything that I've learned into use. So my advice to incoming freshmen next year is that you need to learn how to be a well note taker, to manage your time, and to make sure you focus on your studies. And most of all, have fun because college is a life-changing experience and it makes you to the person that you want to be.